hunting. Police are investigating leaked training videos hosted by the Hunting Office, the governing body that oversees hunting with hounds. It follows allegations made to police about the online meetings, which included discussions about how to reduce the chances of being prosecuted for illegal hunting. In the videos, which have been seen in full by the BBC, the Hunting Office officials also tell members how to create a smokescreen to prevent saboteurs from disrupting their trail hunt meetings. Heather Simons, our reporter, has more on this. Heather, tell us what this is all about.
Well, although hunting foxes with dogs has been banned, hunts are still allowed to go drag hunting or trail hunting, where horses and hounds follow a scent from a rag rather than a fox. Police have received complaints about an official training video from the Hunting Office, which includes suggestions about how to use exemptions to hunt legally. The seminar was chaired by Lord Mancroft, a Tory peer. You can hear him in the meeting here.
Please take that on board, everybody. Anything that comes out of these meetings is to be kept amongst ourselves. It's not for general coverage.
Mark Hankinson, director of the Masters of Foxhounds Association, describes how to dupe saboteurs.
It's a lot easier to create a smokescreen if you've got more than one trail there operating. And that is what it's all about, trying to portray to the people watching that you're going about your legitimate business.
Mr Hankinson told us he was explaining how to prevent saboteurs from being able to interfere with legitimate trail laying. In the video, he describes an exemption that would allow you to hunt and avoid prosecution.
The law states you can use a pack of dogs to flush a wild mammal to be hunted by a bird of prey. Now, that's a terribly good wheeze for holding up, and I think that everyone during autumn hunting ought to be considering that.
He told us he was explaining that it is legal to use birds of prey.
Well, Heather, as we've covered on this programme before, there is an ongoing battle between hunters and saboteurs, some less peaceful than others.
Well, that's right. The Hunting Office says they have to deal with increasing numbers of aggressive and disruptive activists. It says staff need to know how to deal with them to prevent what it describes as spurious allegations of illegal activity. Devon and Cornwall Police are now leading an investigation into the contents of the video. National Police Chief Counsel Lead for Fox Hunting, DCC Paul Netherton, said police are currently investigating and examining video content from 2 webinars on the theme of hunting, which have recently come to our attention. We're working in conjunction with the CPS to see if any criminal offences have been committed. As these events were online and there are no specific geographical areas for one force to investigate, Devon and Cornwall Police are leading the investigation on behalf of all UK forces. Well, Chris Luffingham is from the League Against Cruel Sports, and he claims the video supports what they've known all along.
Without doubt, this is the most important piece of footage that has emerged in the last 15 years since the hunting ban came in. It's nothing but a confirmation that those that want to continue hunting illegally are doing that by confusing the people that are investigating it and making it really, really, really hard to prosecute.
What else was said in the training video?
Well, later on in the video, ex-policeman Paul Jelly tells members to consider using a separate phone to record evidence that they want to hand over to police.
If you're recording evidence, don't use the same phones or anything where you've been using the social media and bragging about what you've been doing out hunting. Because if the police get hold of it, you'll get both sides of it.
Paul Jelly, a former inspector, told us this comment was advice to hunt staff who may not want personal mobiles unnecessarily disclosed to the police. Lord Mancroft answers a question in the video from the audience.
Is there any risk of something like a GoPro that it could be confiscated by police and may accidentally have footage that is incriminating? Well, the answer is yes. So please, those of you who are filming and recording, please don't stand there recording the opposition firing their gizmos and blowing horns and say, isn't that marvellous that they haven't seen us because we've just caught a fox behind them? Make sure that we only record all the legal things that we do, because, of course, we only do legal things. So that's all we can really record. So anyway, yes, the answer is be very careful, everybody.
Lord Mancroft told us in this comment he was highlighting the risk of embarrassment that would be caused by the disclosure of lawful but unfortunate comments. He says the comment about killing a fox is an example of a joke that could be misinterpreted. The anti-hunting lobby disagrees. But the one thing both sides do agree on is that the law is not fit for purpose.
OK, thanks, Heather. And in response to the police investigation, Forestry England has suspended all licences for trail hunting on its land. In a statement, it told us, "We are clear when we give people permission for activities that they must behave legally and responsibly or risk losing the right to carry on." If you have any thoughts on anything you've heard in today's programme, do get in touch via email at farming.today@bbc.co.uk or via Twitter, where you'll find us at BBC Farming Today. And that's all we've got time for this morning. I'm Kaz Graham. The studio manager in Bristol is Tim Allen. And the programme was produced by Heather Simons. Heather Simons. Heather Simons. Heather Simons.